Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here, and it is time for another coffee review. That's right, a coffee review. Don't have many of those on my channel, but when I saw Snickers in the refrigerator as well as Twix, I said, man, I'm gonna have to pick those up and review those, because how can you not pick up a candied flavored coffee, and how can you not want to know how they're gonna taste? And that might be why you're here. You might be here because you're uncertain if you want to purchase it with your hard-earned money, so you're looking for reviews online. I got one here coming right up. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. And in today's video, we're going over the Snickers coffee. And did Snickers actually make the coffee? No, this is a collab between Snickers and Van Allen. Van Allen Coffee Company. Van Allen is known for doing collabs with several other companies as well. I do believe they're the ones that came out with the Cinnamon Toast Crunch and several other collabs. And now they've decided to collab with Snickers, which we'll go over in another video coming up soon. And Van Allen is definitely on the right track, because who doesn't want a brand name collab? All you guys who watch my energy drink review videos, you know that Ghost has done collabs with Warheads, Swedish Fish, Sour Patch Kids. People love those collabs because they love those candy names. And even C4 has been doing collabs with Skittles, Starburst, Popsicle. So it's good to see that these coffee companies are taking stock in what's going on and making their own collabs. And like I said, I could not help myself from picking up Snickers and Twix because they just sound amazing. They're two classic candy companies that are still going strong today. And I've actually been enjoying the coffee reviews. I'm typically not a coffee person. I do have coffee occasionally. I do have my Dunkins occasionally, but I have noticed that all the drinks that are in the stores for all the coffee drinks that are RTD, ready to drink, in the bottles and in the cans, they're all very light and creamy. They're all your drinks that have coffee plus sugar and cream. Those are kind of the coffees that I like. When I get my Dunkin', I get it extra cream, extra sugar. Actually, that was back in the day. Now when I do get it, I get extra cream, a couple of Splenda in there. And I have to say, when you think about it, when's the last time you went to a coffee place, whether it's Dunkin', Starbucks, Panera, any of the coffee houses near you, and you've been in line and you've heard someone say, I'll have a small black coffee? No one. I've never heard that. And you might think, well, you don't frequent the coffee places, but the truth is, my wife drinks tons of Dunkin'. I've been in the drive-thru with her, and never have I heard anyone in front of us, never have I heard anyone in the store, never have I heard anyone at Starbucks when I go in there for a wonderful Frappuccino or their pumpkin bread, never have I heard a Panera when I go in there for a Cinnamon Crunch Bagel or a blueberry scone, or I don't get this that often, but that kitchen sink cookie, or even when I've been there for lunch. When I used to work near there, I used to sometimes get their lunch, but now you kind of have to be rich to go there because inflation is crazy and their combos are expensive. But not to get sidetracked, whenever I go to any place that sells coffee, I've never, ever, not even once, heard anyone order a black coffee. It is something light, creamy, and sweet, and that's all of the drinks that you're getting in the refrigerator at the convenience stores, because that's what people want, and it's definitely something that this guy likes. I reviewed a whole bunch of Monster Javas. If you want to check out those videos, I'll actually put one of those at the end. My favorite one was the vanilla one, because like I said, it was light and sweet, but salted caramel was good too. But actually, I'll put a playlist of all my coffee drinks at the end of this video, in case you're someone who likes coffee. And I know I have been liking them because they have been lighter. They're much more of a coffee flavored drink for me. If I can get a coffee flavored Snickers, I am gonna taste it out for you guys. So let's stop with all the blah blah blah. Let's taste it out. And here is the bottle. There's a bunch of cans I just knocked over. Running out of room in here. Let's try that again. Here's the bottle. And of course, they didn't do too much fancy with the bottle. You know, they want to be able to see the coffee. Really, all they need is a label to tell you what it is. And the label is pretty much taken up by the Snickers logo. That nice red and dark blue going on there. A picture of a Snickers bar. And they don't need to put a picture of the coffee because the whole bottle's the coffee. And pretty much this says Snickers all over it, except for the little by Victor Allen's right there and the V for their logo. But let's go ahead. Let's shake this thing up. You want to shake it gently before opening. Does it say shake gently? No, this actually says shake well. That's right. In a lot of my reviews, they come in the can and they say shake gently, and it's because they explode, and they have exploded on me. It wasn't very fun. A lot of people laughed, and they got some laughs out of it, but I wasn't very happy. And you know, to a certain extent, if I shake this up way too much anyway, there might still be a little bit of an explosion going on, but because I am filling up all that space with foam. But that was shook up really well. There we go. Refrigerate after opening, but I mean, if it's so good, why would you put it back in the fridge and drink it later? It's only 13.7 ounces, so it's not even 14 ounces, but it's got the cap on there, so if you don't finish it all, you can have it later. One big question people are going to ask me who watch my channel is, how much caffeine is it? And I will put on the screen when I taste it out all the nutrition facts and ingredients, but oddly enough, they don't put how much caffeine is in here. All the energy drink companies are required to do that because they're energy drinks, but coffee companies get away with murder. They don't have to tell you anything about how much caffeine is in their coffee. So we don't actually know how much is in here, but in my own personal opinion, this is my opinion, so I can't get sued by anybody for false advertising or false information. I am guessing that this probably doesn't have more than about 80 or 90 milligrams of caffeine, and that estimate might be a little bit high. And how did I come up with that? Well, it does not list caffeine on the ingredients list, therefore there isn't any added caffeine. All the caffeine you're getting in here is going to be natural caffeine, and it's not coffee flavored. They do actually use brewed coffee in the ingredients, but they do also use skim milk. They use some cocoa powder and several other ingredients, and I think those ingredients will, you know, take away from how much coffee they put in there. So I'm going to guess they probably put about 8 to 10 ounces of coffee in there, and the rest is some milk, because you guys know when you add skim milk to coffee, the color doesn't change that much, and it's kind of a light brown. It's not your dark brown color. And if it's going to have cocoa powder in there, you know, that darkens it up a little bit too. In their regular coffees on their website, which mostly seems like they focus on the pods, but they do have some other coffees as well, you're looking at about 80 milligrams of caffeine. That is my guess. Let's taste it out. No fizz at all because it's not carbonated, but I thought it might explode. Did not even come close to exploding. That's why I was talking so much about the caffeine. I gave it some time. Yeah. Hold like that, so you actually see the brand name. Wow. That's good. For your sweetness, you're getting a high sweetness out of here. I mean, they're giving you 40 grams of sugar out of this drink. And between that 40 grams of sugar, the amount of cocoa powder that they put in there, this just tastes really, really sweet. I just looked at the ingredients again. It's not just skim milk. They also have cream in here. It definitely does come out to be very, very creamy. And if anything, this tastes like more of a coffee flavored milk with some chocolate added to it and some peanut butter. And it does actually taste like Snickers. If you had a Snickers bar and we're drinking coffee with it, that's the flavor that you're getting. And I want you to do that. I want you guys to have your medium iced coffee with cream and sugar. Take a mouthful of it. No. First, take the bite of the Snickers bar, chew on it, and then wash it down with some coffee. And that's the flavor you're getting. And like I said, if you did actually have a coffee from your favorite place with cream and sugar, you know that you're not getting a super strong coffee flavor because of the cream and sugar. But you mix that with chewing on a Snickers bar, and then you get even less coffee flavor. So you do get some coffee flavor in here, but like I said, it's more of a coffee flavored milk. If you're from Rhode Island, you actually know there is such a thing as coffee milk. I'm not sure if it's made it through the rest of the US yet, but we do have something called coffee milk. It's like they took coffee milk, added some chocolate, added some peanuts to it, and it's really good. It is definitely a dessert type of drink. Out of all the candy bars, Snickers isn't my favorite. There are definitely other ones that I would pick up before it, but besides that, this Snickers is really, really good. So I'm gonna put it down because my hand's getting cold. But if I had to go ahead and put it on the Caffeine Man rating chart, it's really good. It's definitely different than the energy drink ones, so I'll have the energy drink ones up there, but the other energy drink ones taste a little bit more like energy drink coffees, so maybe I won't put those up there. Maybe I'll just keep the regular coffees that I've reviewed up there. That's probably the better idea. So against all those other coffees up there, I am gonna give this a 9.4 because it's just really, really good. They did a great job with it. If you're someone who likes coffee drinks that taste more like coffee milks and you like Snickers, I definitely recommend picking it up. As promised, here is that playlist going over all my coffee reviews that I've done. If you want to see my favorite Monster Java video, you can check out that one right there. Definitely check out caffeineman1.com to find out a little bit more about me. And you can even sign up for a newsletter going over what I went over last week, what will be coming up this week, all at caffeineman1.com. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, have yourselves a great day. Or night.